Hey guys, we're watching Volgor's videos, and I finally got a VCR back in my little, well, what, clubhouse, shack, porch. Look at this. Funny story. I don't want to take too long. This is supposed to be a beer review. You're looking at Iron Maiden here. I don't want to show or play too much, too high quality. I don't want to get flagged, but I hope it doesn't happen. I've only gotten flagged a few times. Anyways, this VCR was half price, so $350. But when I got it plugged in, it didn't want to work. It just flashed the little time, like the dashes when you're supposed to set your time. And then I was like, well crap. I guess that was a waste. But I took it apart, and there's this little ribbon that plugs to another thing, and that ribbon, I bumped it, and then all of a sudden it made a movement. So I unplugged it, plugged it back in, and it's been working just fine. And look at that picture; it looks perfect. And this cassette, doesn't even have a little cover over it. I don't know if it got eaten up by another VCR or I dropped it. I don't know what happened, but it works. So I figured I'll put that in there for a music and test out combo. It also fast forwards pretty quickly. I can do that. I don't know why it flickers. That's weird. But if I do stop, actually that's 2 speeds, I believe. Look at how fast that goes. Hold on, give a second. Then it goes to hyperdrive. Yeah, pretty awesome. Okay, so let's get on with the beer review. And that'd be pretty freaking lame if I got flagged for a VHS. It's not like I'm even posting up the MP3 on YouTube like so many people get away with. Alright, so this is the beer review. It's going to be a long one. I can tell right now. It's already wasted 2 minutes showing a new Sharp VCR. Alright, so this is Stout. 8-ball Stout, Lost Coast Brewery. This is made in Eureka, California. 617 4th Street. Lost Coast Brewery and Cafe. This rich, robust stout is made with pale malted barley, oatmeal roasted, and chocolate malts, Pacific Northwest hops, crystal clear mountain water, and ale yeast. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty high quality. Sounds very good. Sounds like I can't wait. So I got that VCR at what do you call it? Sale, estate sale. I also got a little bottle opener. I'm gonna put on my keychain, but I haven't done it yet. Harlow's Club. And so, yeah. Except, I kind of want to ruin the... Well, here we go. There's a bottle cap. There we are. Ooh, yeah. It was, I think it was $2.40 for this 22 ounce, which is typical for 22 ounce. That's not too bad. For some that's not. Some that's not you know, from a adjunct brewery or whatever. Oh man, it's dark. It looks like chocolate milk. I mean, look at that. Very chocolatey, very roasty, very nutty. It smells really good. It has some good head too. I mean, I get disappointed when I get a beer, even if it is dark. I mean, it might taste really good, but I get disappointed if I pour it out and it's flat. That disappoints me. But this looks very promising. Ooh. Mmm. That is good. I wish I would have bought this when my friend is in town from Alaska, because we only hung out a couple of days, just a little bit of time. It's a little bit of a couple days, and then I find out he actually likes to drink beer, and the only thing I got to share with him was an ice house, and it was just a couple sips. Like, it wasn't really like a glass to glass thing. It was like right before I left, I bought it, came back, and I'm like, well, you know what? It's kind of late. I need to get home. I can't stay up till 3 in the morning and expect to wake up at a decent hour the next day. It doesn't work with me. But yeah, man, that is dark. Let me take my brand new battery endorsed flashlight. Can you see any? Look at that. This has brand new batteries too. Can you look at that light? That's how dark it is. It's like an amber red if you put light to it, but really, it's like a roasty, nutty roast. I mean, coffee black. But if you really look, it's like a dark amber black. I mean, yeah, it is. Because you see the red. That's the red. That's not my flashlight. See? So, very complex. Very, very nice. Mmm. That is good. Kind of sweet. I'm not complaining, but I'm not... for me, I can't really drink a lot of something sweet. It's gotta be something kind of old-fashioned, just like malt liquor, or I don't know. My ideal is just plain beer to drink continuously, but this is really good. Beer Advocate gives it 87 out of 100. Very good. The Bros have not reviewed it, and the reader average is 3.85. Style is oatmeal stout, of course. 6.3%. Which, to put perspective with your adjunct lagers, your American beers, this Ice House is 5.9. And the ice beers are like, ooh, we're going to shave off this and ice brew it to bring out the alcohol in it. Well, if you do it right, like a stout, you know, this, you get 6.3%. And that's not amazing numbers, but that's good numbers. That's better than 4.2 or 4. You know, it's better than it's at least better than 5. I mean, if I'm going to spend more than average amount for beer, like let's say this is $1.80, and what, I don't know, more than $1 per 12 ounce. How about that? If I spend more than that, I want it to have at least 5%. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to drink twice the amount of beer to get a flavor, and that kind of defeats the purpose of craft beer. You know, craft beer is supposed to be, you don't need to buy as much because it's supposed to be higher quality, higher percentage, more filling, less piss. I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be just double bang for the buck. However, I'm not suckered into the craft beer 100%. I mean, if I made more money, then sure, why not? But when I come across a good beer like, well, here's my closest example, Genesee Ice. I guess I can get back up for a second. Starting to feel it already. Here we go. I've already reviewed this in my previous video. Genesee Cream Ale. This is $1.50, and this is, you don't taste any corn or rice adjuncts. And maybe if you dig deep, you can find it. But I believe deep down they do not use adjuncts. This is $1.50, and it's 5.1%. That's pretty good. Comparing to this, that'd be like Well, that's actually a pretty decent deal too. That's $2.40, and for 22 ounce, that's 24. So that's twice as much. But then against the stout. I'm just saying that I could find a decent beer that isn't garbage, and I am not picky. And if I do get something that's not, if I get something that is a craft beer, it's either 22 ounce, or usually 22 ounce. I very rarely get a 6-pack. Let's have the money, and I think it's a wise decision. But I don't want to spend $7 on something I'm not gonna like. That's why I felt really pissed off when this didn't live up to my expectations, and it was only 4.3%. Yeah. All right. So enough of that rambling. At this At this estate sale, I found this little candle, and I'm gonna light it up really quick. Here's my torch lighter. Look at that. How cool is that? A freaking mushroom candle. When am I ever gonna find a mushroom candle again without like searching online, you know, and paying out the ass for shipping? This was originally $1, but since it was half off day, it was, 50 cents. So that's pretty dang cool. I'm just gonna leave this in here, just in case. And for decoration, I'll leave it on my VCR, I don't care. I'm not gonna light it on my VCR, I'm just gonna set it there. Alright, and then another cool thing, and I cannot believe when I saw this, a Scrooge McDuck little, I don't know what you call it, ornament, but a jigsaw painting of an ornament. Yeah, Scrooge McDuck. And even though it's an ornament, it's not like overly Christmassy. He doesn't even have a bow on his present, so maybe he's just bringing in loot. I don't know. But I'm gonna hang this up. I don't know. I had it on the lamp. Oh hey, right there. There. Right next to Scorpion and Mike Wazowski. Okay, so let's wrap up this review. I give this, I think this is even better than Black Butte Porter. It's very close to it. Would I give Black Butte Porter like a 9.5? Then this would be a 9.6 or 9. I think it's actually cheaper because no, 2 for $5.55. This was $1 or $2.40, $4.80. Very close. Oh, then you put in deposit, so $4.85 for $4.50. It's $1 cheaper, I think. Or I'm not thinking right. Anyways, it's very good. I give it a 9.5, 9.6, whatever. It's neck and neck with Black Butte Porter. If you can't find Black Butte Porter, get 8-Ball Stout. If you can't find Stout, 8-Ball Stout, get Black Butte Porter. But I think this is just a notch above. Like, it's just the flavors seem more pronounced, you know. And I think maybe it's because it is an oatmeal stout, and I'll have the bottle in here. Well, yes, I do. Jeez. Black Butte Porter. I don't think it's an oatmeal stout. I think it's just a porter. Which I may be kind of an amateur beer buff, trying to get my history together and, the rice and the corn and shit. But I'm still trying to figure out the difference between a stout and a porter. I think stout, oatmeal, porter, just coffee without oatmeal. I don't know. So it's kind of a funny thing for me to make a review and not know more shit. But whatever. The point is, I'm telling you if it's good. if it's worth getting. And of course, and yet it is. It's good. It's worth getting. So, and it's in my type glass. So. It's filling, sweet, it's roasty. It's gotta be molasses, and yeah, it's like drinking a coffee beer. I mean, of course, even if it's a stout, I don't think there's any caffeine in there. I'm pretty sure it isn't. Otherwise, it'd be kind of weird. But yeah, 9.6, almost 10 if it was a little cheaper or gave you a bigger bottle. That's when it'd be a perfect. But I don't just throw out my perfects. Before I go, I know this video's getting long, but I hope somebody watches till the end. Look what you can get at the dollar store around here. It's a candle flashlight. You just twist it. It's got 2 double A's. And I turn off the light. It's actually pretty good. I mean, it's not a super duper mag light or Cree LED like this one. But you know, if you only got $1, you need to get some backup flashlights. Actually, you get it's $1 a piece. That's right. But yeah, not bad. It's a little LED. You can figure out figure out your way in the dark. Yeah. Also, before I click out, shit, I have to step on so much plastic. This is what you might see in my next beer review. I haven't reviewed this in probably a year now. Dog Bite, and this is by the same brewery as Genesee. And I've liked every beer from Genesee, but this one seems to be the rotten apple, or dog shit. So it made its way back to grocery outlet, so I'm gonna review that. And unlike most high gravities, this is only 8%. Most high gravities are at least 8.1. You know, not much difference. 8.1, 8.3, 8.5 is Schlitz. But you know, I'm like, I haven't had it in a year. It is a cool can. And my last can I crumpled up and threw away. I used it as a can pipe. But I'll go up here, and this is where I was going to show you how my bottle collection's been going. We got Magic Cut number 9, Air, which I actually took back and got a full refund. I only drank 2 cans, and 1 can got frozen, and so it was like half full somehow, but there's like no leak. It was weird. But actually, I took 2 cans back, and I got a full refund of $4. I think. Pretty sure maybe it was 3 and some change. I know, it was weird. Budweiser Black Crown, of course, great beer. I like it a lot. Just cost way too much in Rainier. It's okay. Almost. It's had it better than Busch, but not much. We got a classic Mountain Dew, and we got Mississippi Mud, Carta Blanca, my favorite Mexican beer. Over there, you can barely see it, but we got Beck's Oktoberfest, and right there I found my dad's 68 or 69 Camaro is a Dr. Pepper glass bottle. Look at that. So cool. I'm like, wow, I have never seen one of these. I wish they sold beers like this. And sodas too, like, but nope, too cheap. Companies are too cheap, they want to use plastic. And there's Schlitz that needs to go somewhere up here. It will stay. Alright, 19 minutes. I hope you watched this video and had a good time.